Hello again. Just wanted to give a quick update on a project I'm working on. I just added an exhibit to my website. Here's my website, libraryofthebible.org. You can go to that. And if you go to the museum page and then you go to Modern America and Red Letter Bible, this page here, it's, while you can get Red Letter Bibles, of course, quite prevalent today, this one is the first one that began printing Words of Christ in red. And what's unique about it is that it was by the name of a person by the name of Louis Klopsch. What's unique about it is the Old Testament is also highlighted in red, where there are references to Christ or prophecies and so forth regarding Christ. But check this page out here, and you'll get a preview of it in these images here. And then I talk about what his intent, was behind all this, and how it came about. And so, my project is because this Bible is not available online, it kind of surprised me, and it should be. Historically, it is pretty significant. When I was young, at reading the Bible, the red print, I purchased a New King James with Words of Christ in red, and it made it very, very helpful for me to distinguish, what Christ was saying versus other parts of the Bible. And it just made my comprehension of it better. I didn't quite have the greatest comprehensive skills, but nonetheless, the more I read the New Testament with Words of Christ in red, the more I understood who Christ was and what he did. And at any rate, I feel that this is very significant historically because of that, and how it's changed how we read the Bible, just with a better understanding of who Christ is. And the project that I'm working on is digitizing this Bible. And let me go to the overhead. Let's see, where is that? Here we go. Okay, so this is the Bible right here, and it's cover's a little shabby, a little brittle, the leather, and show that Holy Bible Red Letter Edition. 1901 was when he completed the Old Testament, but he completed the New Testament in, let's see, it was 99, yes, 1899. And so he printed the New Testament first, and that's typical when Bibles are printed. The New Testament usually goes out before the Old Testament, but today that was when printing was far more complex. Today they go out as a whole, typically. At any rate, this is it, and he gives an explanatory note right here as to what he did, and in terms of the red print. And so anyways, I want to digitize this and make it available so anyone can read it, because what you will get is, there you go, words that relate to Christ in Exodus and so forth throughout the Old Testament, and or they're quotes that he quoted from the Old Testament, right here, eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, and as let's see, give you a little preview. Let's go through Psalms, or Isaiah would be a good one. Oh, here we go, Psalms, and then he what he also did was he distinguished a red star versus red print for differing reasons, and he explains that in the explanatory note. All that you'll be able to check out once I digitize this. So that's one of my kind of a big projects that I have to do. This is total of 1,500 pages roughly, and it's quite a process. These pages are brittle, so I have to be very careful with them, especially towards the front. They tend to get exposed more to light. Also, as far as any restoration and repairs, I'll go over that just real quick. You'll notice there's damage to the spine. There's a crack in the spine right there, which really this cover should be replaced, but I don't have the funds to do that, so I do my simple repairs, putting a special kind of glue in there to hold that, as well as right here, and then what I did also was I treat the leather with this compound. It's called Klucel G, K-L-U-C-E-L-G. If you need to treat old leather because it's got what's called red rot, or where it just kind of wants to deteriorate, and well, it gives a reddish color, hence the name red rot. But it kind of turns reddish, the leather typically. But I give that coating, and what that does, that binds the fibers, and then also just for that's considered repair. And then I do restoration, summer restoration. Notice right here the leather is come off of the the front cover there. These are called, front and back covers are typically called boards, because back in the Middle Ages they were literally boards. But anyhow, the leather is attached to this inner piece, and it's exposed right here. And let me turn up the lighting. Maybe you can't see it. There we go. So yeah. More lighting. And more. There we go. Okay, so right here, and I just give this a paint, right there, just to match the front cover, so that it kind of just that's referred to as restoration, whereas repairs included putting the glue down this and it's a flexible glue that is non-acidic. You want to make sure you use non-acidic materials when you're repairing books. This one's Cap Bond acid-free repair glue, and let's see, what else did I do? Oh, this painting that I did right here is simply acrylic paint, that just to bring that in together and give it a better look a little bit. But eventually this really should be replaced. The binding is not too bad. It's still together, And what else can I tell you about it? Well, if you look at the web page, you'll learn more about this Bible. Very very interesting. Also, as I go through this, when I digitize it, I also have to, there's a few tears. Let me slow at this. A few tears that are at the edges. You can't really see them now that I've repaired them. I've actually put tape, and you don't see it because it's a very translucent tape. Let me move that over. It's right here. Whoops, right here. There is a tear right there, and there's just put a piece of tape right there. This is the tape. It's document repair tape. Of course, it's got a backing, so you don't see it translucent, but it is. You want to use this. Don't use regular tape. Regular tape, it just deteriorates very poorly, does not stay. This is a fibrous type of tape. So yeah, and a spatula is always needed for various reasons. Just you'll find that handy. So the glue, the tape, the Klucel G solution, you can find that online. All these products you can find online. There's a lot more tools in my toolbox, so to speak, but those are the things that are often used and frequently used. One other thing that's frequently used, let me get this here, is this eraser. Believe it or not, old pages can get very dirty and isn't really recognizable until you actually apply this. And it has like a rubber eraser inside that you just sprinkle on top. Do like that, and it comes out, and then you rub slightly. And so that's another thing frequently used. And then a frequent other tool is my little brush, which gets off all this mess, eraser mess. And there is, whoops, let's see, let me move that over here so you can see the eraser mess. So at any rate, those are some tips and tools and tricks and supplies that just do some basic repairs with. Also, there is I guess another frequently used tape, which is, it's a material tape which is used for, like this right here. I had to attach, resecure this front cover, and I suppose this could be painted here, keep it from looking so contrastive right there. Doesn't look too bad right here on the paper, but they do have various colors as well. So I got my beanie on and flannel because it's a bit chilly this morning. We're in this old 1950s house. You'd think, oh, isn't he rich? No, I'm not rich. Quite the contrary. And I guess, contrary to the, much of my work is flies in the face of the establishment in many ways because of Christianity. You say the word Christ, you say the word Bible, say the word Jesus, and you are scorned and put on the back burner. And so at any rate, I'm very often a shadow banned and so forth. I certainly could use your help with this project and continuing with the website for your historical information about the Bible, because they are trying to change the Bible. They are trying to get rid of the Bible. And online, I can't tell you how many things I find that are being hidden and require such searching to find some simple things that should be readily findable and locating. But anyways, let's see. So yeah, if you can help, let's see. Let me show you where you can. On this page, I have two links right here to Square or Patreon. And also, if you go into Contact and About and Contribute right here, you can help out. I would tremendously appreciate it because professionally, I am, let's see, how do I say this? Well, currently unemployed, but the establishment knows how to make sure that I'm unemployed and keep me unemployed. You'd think with a master's degree that I would be easily employable, and that's not necessarily the case. Because of the amount of evil, and he knows too much, religion, as they may call it, and too much Bible, and at any rate, that's my situation. And I got into that just because of seeing my hat in the video. It's cold in here. And I work in the corner here of this living room, and that's my office. So anyways, no, I'm not rich. Let's see, what else do I want to cover? So yeah, the project, and I wanted to do some more videos. I'm kind of still having to decide on where to go with videos. I have so many different directions I want to go in, but so little time looking for work. It seems more time consuming than being employed. So anyways, in the meantime, I want to get out as much information to you and help educate in what ways I can, and hopefully it's helpful, and hopefully it is encouraging. That's what the Lord's put in my heart. And anyhow, thanks for keeping up with me, and this project could take me a couple weeks, couple of months, maybe, but I think it'll be worth it because it's not available online that I've found. I have not seen it, and I want to make that available. It'll be available on the website as this same web page, as well as I'll upload it to archive.org so anyone can find it. And again, the difference about this red letter print is one that, well, first being the first printing in red letter, and then also that it includes references to Christ in the Old Testament. So quite interesting to that regard. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. One more thing, I was having problems with changing the background from that blur to just normal. Finally got it fixed. Yippee!